So if you would be in prayer for Bill and Sharon. Bill's got a urinary tract infection, and so he has not been feeling well this week. They had doctor's appointments yesterday here and in Tulsa as well, and it was kind of rough because they didn't know Bill had the UTI, and so driving was a little hairy, Sharon said. And then they found out last night late that he had that, so they've got him to the doctor last night, this morning, and got some medication for him. So continue to be in prayer for them, and then be in prayer for Maxine. She said this afternoon she's not feeling well and caught something and is not feeling well, so be in prayer for her. Also, continue to be in prayer for Catherine. She started physical rehab this week on her knee, and so she'll have rehab 3 times a week, and so she's really having to work that knee and stretch that and get it going, so be in prayer for her, and then for those in the house as well, because she's in pain and makes it a little bit difficult. All right. Anyone else prayer requests? Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right, so Mark had colon surgery last week and is at home recovering. All right, Marie? Okay. All right, family of Dakota Smith. All right, so prayer for someone that Castles know that made a suicide attempt, so be in prayer for that situation. All right, any other prayer requests? Deidre? Thank you. Sure. So the Bisadecki family, just about probably 2 years ago now, their son, when he was 19 or 20, was diagnosed with cancer. They went through that. He had surgery and treatment and has come out of that. And then just recently, their daughter, who is 19, 20, diagnosed with cancer. And this most recent diagnosis, and they said it is stage 3. It was actually the least favorable, like Deidre said, the least favorable of the 3 possibilities. And so she's going to be going through treatment for several months. They'll probably be down at St. Jude's for about 6 months at least at this point. So if you would, please be in prayer for the Bisadecki family, for Carly as she goes through all of this, but of course the family as they deal with all of this once again. Courtney? Okay. So Deidre's brother, the girl's uncle, last week, the week before, broke his leg, and so he and some friends were moving some things, and instead of waiting for help, some of them pushed through, and they pushed it was actually a safe, pushed the safe right onto Bruce's leg and broke his leg, and so he is recovering from that. All right, Bonnie? Unspoken. All right, any other unspokens this evening? Okay, several unspokens. And then if you would, be in prayer for Deidre's family. We found out on Friday, as Deidre and I were here finalizing everything for the weekend, I got the phone call that early Friday morning her uncle passed away. And so Deidre's dad's brother, there were 3 of them, and so 2 of them have passed away now. And so today we drove to Choctaw for the funeral and got to spend some time there. And kind of a twofold thing. We, of course, were there for the funeral and his passing. But he was a great man. He was a preacher for a number of years, pastored several churches here in Oklahoma, and just did a great work, and his testimony went before him. And then, of course, in that, as I told Deidre later, I got to sit back and watch her and her family spend some time together, and it was another one of those, it's been 30-plus years since some of the family have been together. And so just in the last 2 to 3 years, the Lord has done a work in some of the family and has been able to bring them together. And so I just praise the Lord for that, to see them get together and to be able to spend some time together, even in a situation like this. But even in a situation like this, sometimes family refuses to even get together for that. And they have overcome some of that, and so I praise the Lord for that. All right, any other prayer requests? I have not had any recent updates on Logan, no ma'am. So they're still, they're trying this same, it's a new procedure, new medicine that they've been on, and so they're just waiting to see what that does. All right. Well, Psalm 118 and verse 23, it says, "This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes." And to be honest, that's how I feel about Sunday and what the Lord did on Sunday. I'll just say that there were many that were helped. And, of course, we had the service on Sunday, and then we had the training with Jim on Monday. And those that were in the room heard we did a 7-hour training on Monday with Jim, and there were several there that needed to be there, that have been working through some things and got some help. And a couple of them even stayed after the fact and talked with me and just thanked me for the fact of doing this and bringing Jim in, because it had helped them. And some of them are just, it's no secret, just a little over a year and a half ago, we had Corporal, I just went blank, Kyle Davis was killed in the line of duty there in the detention center. And some of the other deputies have really been going through a battle with that. And so there was some help that was received, and I'm thankful that we were able to do that and to be able to be a help in that. But just a number of comments and texts and messages about Sunday and how thankful the families are for what was done and what all they were able to experience while they were there. And the fact of the matter is, every year I am amazed at what happens and those that come. And this year we had over 250 that were there. The fact is, we still have yet to figure out a system of how to get a good solid count, because everybody's busy doing stuff. And we can count the cards of those that register, but some of them bring family members with them. And then our people, our folks, our church are all over the community center. And so getting a hard, good, solid count has been difficult. But I know, just based off of recollection and going through the cards and those that I talked with, I know we had over 250 there for the day. And so we praise the Lord for that. Now, you have a different perspective than I have, and so I want to hear from you. What was some of your favorite parts of the day, and what are your thoughts after leaving on Sunday, or even while we were there? Marie? Who are your two? Okay. All right. Yep. He was there. Yes, ma'am. Sure. Yeah. No, he didn't. Yep. I'll show you a picture. And any of you that want to see a picture, I can get you a picture so you can at least see their face. I can show you. Um, they do. Oh, Hollander. Yep. Yes. Did he? Well, fantastic. Fantastic. Good. Somebody else. Lou? Okay. All right. Oh, Carrie, you raised your hand a minute ago. You were hoping I forgot, didn't you?